YouTube, what's going on? YouTube, what is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, it's your guy, one more time, DEDRICKHJR, and I'm back with another fragrance video. Smell good, family. Hopefully everyone is doing well, doing great, doing fantastic. Positive energy, positive vibes. Y'all know how we rock out here on this channel, man. Positive vibes only. All right, so today we're back with another video discussing my friends over at Kingsgate Fragrance. All right, shout out to my guy Andrew Foster, man. One of the best in the game, one of the realest in the game. And Kingsgate is such an underrated house, but you know, I like to place shine on houses who deserve more than they get. And Kingsgate definitely gets its fair share of love in the community, but I believe it should be a lot more broader, a lot more love, a lot more conversations about what they do over at Kingsgate. So Drew has sent me over some fragrances. We had them on the live stream just a few weeks ago. I will link that live stream in the cards when this video is over so you can catch up on what Drew and Kingsgate has going on. We're going to be discussing and smelling 3 fragrances today that are absolutely sensational. I mean, great work, some of his best work in my opinion, and Drew has a lot of great offerings on Kingsgate. So Kingsgate fragrances information is in the description of this video. Use Smell Good Fam 10, I believe, 10% off anything on Kingsgate fragrances. It's in the description. Check it out, shop around, and don't sleep. His stuff does not stay in stock. It does not stay in stock, man. So check them out, man. So let's go ahead and tap in. Up first, man, this one really blew me away. It's still blowing me away, and it's no longer in my possession because my wife has it. She has it and she loves it. We're going to be talking about Kingsgate fragrances Nocturnal. 30 ml extrait de parfum bottles. Drew does have 50 and 100 ml bottles on the way, but this is an inspired take on God of Fire, and man, is it a great one, man. Is it a great one? Let's go ahead and get this on a tester strip here. Great atomizers from Drew. Get one in the air. And on the live stream, I was just dumbfounded, man. Just dumbfounded, man. Sweet, ripe mango, vanilla, like a vanilla ambery sweetness. But the mango is the star of the show. It's like a floral representation here as well. Quality is absurd. I mean, it's jumping off this tester strip, and I've smelled it on skin. I've smelled it off of my wife, my own skin, and this stuff is delicious. That's what it is. Perfect for summer. The mango here is so realistic. It's photorealistic, man. Very gourmandish vibe to this when you smell the mango, the sweetness. It's like like berries and mangoes. That's what it is with vanilla. That's what you're getting. That's what I'm getting on my nose. And I wouldn't be surprised if this is out of stock right now. I know God of Fire gets a lot of hype and a lot of conversation, and rightfully so if it smells anything like this. Now, I've never smelled God of Fire, so I can't compare it. But if God of Fire smells anything like this, or some people say it could smell better than this, then my goodness, have I been missing out. But this right here, Nocturnal from Kingsgate Fragrances, it's amazing, man. Like, it is amazing. Drew does great work. And it's awesome. And if you're wondering what are some of the notes that we're talking about here. So some of the notes, let's see where we are. Some of the notes that you could experience if you decide to check this out. Fruit, main accords, going off the God of Fire notes, fruity, sweet, fresh, citrus, and woody. Top notes, mango, lemon, gingery, and pink pepper. Heart, coumarin, jasmine, and dry woods. And the base, musk. I think it's called Nagarmotha, like a woodsy type of tone here, and some amber and some oud. You don't get any of a big time woodsy presence here or oudy presence here at all. Mainly floral representation, mango and berries, sweet vanilla or amber is what you get as well. And definitely get a pop as it starts to dry down, like a pop of citrus, a fresh pop. That's what you get with some, with ginger, not citrus, with some ginger. So this is really good, man. This inspired take on Mango Fire is awesome. I highly recommend it. Drew has done it again. And if you're looking for a mango-based fragrance that's tropical, it's fruity, it's fun, it's sweet, it's sexy, check out Nocturnal from Kingsgate Fragrances. Information in the description. Use Smell Good 10. Smell Good Fam 10 for 10% off. All right. Up next. I can't believe he even took the time to try to go after this one, but boy, did he crush it. And what am I talking about? From the House of Kingsgate Fragrances, we have a Golden Sun. Golden Sun, this is a 10 ml that he sent me of Golden Sun. And when I smelled it on a live stream, I knew immediately what it was. And out of the shower that night, this was my scent. I wore this fresh out of the shower. After, oh my God, just in the air. Juicy, sweet pineapple. That's what you're getting. Floral representation in here, that rosy representation is very strong. The saffron spice is not as pronounced as the original from Kajal's Lamar. That's what this is inspired by. But you're getting more of the rose, and you're getting the pineapple. And I'm talking about rich. I'm talking about juicy pineapple. And if you're a fan of pineapple, and I'm not talking about Creative Vintage pineapple, I'm talking about Dole bottom of the can pineapple, this is something to definitely look into. That Lamar DNA is so special. It's one of my favorites in my collection. Really reserve it for date nights, and when I'm around my wife. She really loves it. I love it. It's a great date night. It's a great intimate fragrance. You can wear it for anything, but for me, that's what I've kind of leaned towards wearing my Lamar in those type of environments, and it just doesn't disappoint. So for Drew to go after that DNA and put his take on it, it's amazing. Fruity pineapple, florals. It's a spice here, but it's not like a bold saffron representation, at least to my nose. And when I woke up the next morning, I could still smell it on me. I could still smell it on me the next morning when I woke up. And most times, you know, whatever fragrance I wear to bed, and I don't wear heavy fragrances to bed, but most fragrances I wear to bed, most times they're gone, you know, once I wake up for the next day. But this one was still, you know, round. So what did I do? I could continue to enjoy it until I took my shower later on that morning and got my day started. But if you're looking for a dope take on Lamar, this is one to definitely look into. Great performance, straight to parfum. Let's read some of the notes that you will be experiencing. Similar notes that you will be experiencing when you're talking Golden Sun. So main accords: fruity, sweet, floral, spicy, and oriental. Top notes: pineapple, apple, cardamom, orange, red berries, bergamot, and coriander. In the heart: Bulgarian rose, magnolia, saffron, taget, Turkish rose, and jasmine, sambac. In the base, you get ambroxan, musk, toffee, vanilla, cedar, and moss. So if you smell the original in comparisons to this inspired take, you're gonna notice a couple things, all right? And one is the saffron spice. Now there is a cardamom sensation here, but the spices are very minimum, but it's a sweet, spicy tone that you get going with the pineapple and what you get going on with the rose for sure. It's really nice. It's nice. Like Drew really solidified this DNA. His take on it is really good. I'd have to give this an 8 out of a 10. I have the original being a 10 out of a 10. So an 8 out of a 10 in comparison to the original. It's around that 90 percentile range of how close it is for those who are asking for the original versus the original DNA. And those who are asking about Nocturnals, how close is the God of Fire? I don't know, because I never smelled God of Fire if you missed that. But this is really good. I don't know if it's still around. I don't know if it's sold out. But get your nose on it. If you're not trying to pay, you know, which you can get Lamar for a great price on discounters. But if you're looking for a different take, let's say you're not that big of a fan of the saffron in it, of the spicy tones in it. You want it toned down, and you want to rely more on the pineapple fruitiness and the floral aspect with the rose. Well, here you go. Here you go. And as a fact, I've heard some ladies say that if the saffron could be turned down just a tad, it'd be the perfect fragrance for them. Not for me. How Lamar is set up is we're good to go. But this is good. I give it an 8 out of a 10, around 90% close to the original. But he smoked this one, man. From the House of Kingsgate Fragrances, we got Golden Sun. Golden Sun. All right, and last but not least, goodness gracious, man. Goodness gracious. This is a tall task. This is a tall task because you don't see anybody taking their chances on this DNA. I hadn't seen it. I don't know anybody taking a opportunity to make an inspired take on this DNA. If I missed it, y'all let me know down below in the comments. But this one right here, he did a really good job. From the House of Kingsgate Fragrances, one more time, we have Homage 1819. Another 10 ml sample from my guy Drew. And this is inspired take on Roja Dove's Burlington 1819. Let's get this on the tester here. A couple sprays, as you can see in the air. Very good distributor here. Man, 10 ml samples are really, really good. Now with this one, man, and Burlington 1819 is a masterpiece. I'm going to get a full bottle of that at some point. Masterpiece. But man, this is real good. He captured that citrus tardy opening that Burlington 1819 has. But it goes into like this ginger fresh spicy pop. And then that masculine dominance starts to roll in. That earthy type of vibe. I know Civet is a note, that animalic musky tone. It's in here, but it's more of an earthiness, like a wet, damp earthiness to this fragrance. Very fresh. The citruses really complement that that earthy tone in this inspired take on Burlington 1819. So if you ever got your nose with Burlington 1819 and that civet, that that earthy, wet, damp, musky type of play that some people don't, they don't appreciate. I do, but I know some don't. If you're looking for something where that's a little bit toned down, don't get me wrong, the masculine features are here. The masculine features are here in Homage 1819, but it is toned down a bit. Very close to the DNA, another 90%. How close? 90% is how close that Homage 1819 is to Burlington 1819. It's real good, man. Like I said, these three fragrances, and he sent me a few more, but these three fragrances really, I can see the rise, the evolution of Kingsgate fragrance, because Drew is just getting better and better. He perfumes these fragrances, man. He perfumes them, and straight to parfum concentrations. The quality is really, really good. I sampled this the following day, fresh out of the shower. I wanted to see what it could do. I took an earlier shower that day, so from around 7 up until I got up the next morning, it really did its thing. Now, this one didn't hang around as much as Golden Sun did, but even like on my tank top that I wore to bed, I can still smell it on the inside, but not really coming off of my skin like Golden Sun. But the initial opening, the projection, the sillage, this stuff is really close to Burlington 1819, which is a masterpiece in my opinion. The DNA is exceptional, it's unique, and Drew did a great job capturing that in the 90th percentile. Really, really good stuff. Again, the tardy citruses, that ginger spice, those earthy masculine tones are here. But from the original, if you're not into that civet, that musky masculine take that fragrance has, and you want to tone down, try this one from the House of Kingsgate Fragrances, Homage 1819. He did a fantastic job capturing that DNA. All right, so Drew and his team, they do a great job over at Kingsgate. I'm a fan of the house. So blessed to call Drew a friend, and he sends me his fragrance. He sent me these fragrances, and I couldn't wait to put them in this type of format. We talked about them on the live, and a lot of you have had some great responses to what Drew is creating and what he has going on as King over at Kingsgate. So y'all keep the support going. Remember, save you some money. Smell Good Fam 10. Save you 10% off anything on the site. His stuff does not last. It does not stay in stock. It performs, but it ain't in stock. He just restocked some of his favorites for summer. So y'all go check them out, man. So salute to you, Drew. Kingsgate, more bangers, great inspired takes, great quality. This stuff lasts. Oil concentration at Attic Straight. Beautiful blends. Bang for your buck, in my opinion. Y'all go check them out. All right, so appreciate y'all for checking out today's video. Continue support of Kingsgate Fragrances, and until next time, y'all be cool, be safe, take care of yourselves. Y'all know what it is, always positive energy, positive vibes, splack it up, splack it down. Smacking that thing all around. And remember, what you put out to this world is exactly what you are going to get back. Appreciate y'all very much so. On the road to 19K, 20K, we're going to do a crazy giveaway. Crazy giveaway. Appreciate y'all, man. Peace. See y'all next time. Splacker.